Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page, and today we're here to talk about why to get into the ATM business. All right, so if you're thinking about getting into the ATM business, we developed a course that'll help you from A to Z. It'll teach you everything and anything you ever want to know about the ATM business, and it'll help you. We also have additional coaching calls that you jump on anytime you want, and it'll answer any questions that you want. So after this, we're going to jump right in, and we're going to talk about why the ATM business makes sense. All right, so when I got into the ATM business, it really was, I just kind of fell into the ATM business. We were trying to solve a problem, and the problem is that bar owners were taking checks, and they were tired of the checks bouncing. So we saw the solution of if we put an ATM in a bar, then the people could get money from the ATM. The bar owner didn't have to take checks. Of course, this was about 20 years ago when we started, and the bar owner didn't have to take checks anymore. They didn't have to worry about the checks bouncing. The customers could go to the ATM, they could get cash. The bar owner now had cash from his patrons to buy food and drinks, and it was a good situation. And they didn't have to worry about canceled checks or bad checks. So that's how we got into the business, and we just developed one after one, talking to bar owners and telling them they don't have to take checks anymore, and we could just put an ATM. So that's how I fell into the business. Over 20 years, we developed proven methods that worked, and we taught other people how to place ATMs in the business. Okay, so now if I'm looking at how to earn extra money for my family or just for myself, how do I do that? So there's 4 different ways that I think you can earn extra money for yourself or for your family. All right, so the first way to earn extra money is by going to my employer. That I'm already at my 9 to 5. I go to my employer, I ask them, is there some overtime that I can work, or is there a special project that needs to be done where I can earn some extra revenue? Okay, and if they don't say yes, then my other option is, okay, I can go over and get a part-time job at another facility and try to earn extra revenue for my family. But again, in this situation, I'm trading time for money. All right, so my second point that I can earn extra money is by getting into real estate game. Now, personally, I've been looking at getting into real estate, and what I discovered in trying to get into real estate is that I need what they call a down payment, okay? Now, there are other ways to do it. For the most part, the most conventional way is I need a down payment. So if I'm looking and I got my 9 to 5, maybe I could save some extra money. I can purchase some real estate, but that's a whole different animal, and it also takes a down payment, okay? So how much is that down payment? Anywhere from 5 to 20%, and it depends on your experience and your credit score, okay? But it's not a bad situation, and you can learn anywhere. What they're telling me is you can earn anywhere from 8 to 12% of rate of return. All right, so the third way I can earn extra money for my family or for myself is through the stock market. Stock market, it goes up and down. Right now it's going down, good time to buy, but it is risky. You buy it at the wrong time, it goes down, you could lose your investment. And what they're saying is good rate of return on the stock market is anywhere from 6 to 10%. Somewhere around 8% is supposed to be the magic number. And then if you do it right, every 7 years, you're supposed to double your money, okay? Hopefully the market keeps going up and we're in a bull market, and hopefully that you pick the right stock. All right, now the fourth way is the way that right now it seems like to be the best way is in the ATM business. Now, what's the rate of return? Usually on the first ATM, we're looking at, let's say, about a $6,000 investment. That'll cover coaching, that'll cover your cost of an ATM, that'll cover the money you put in the ATM. We recommend somewhere around $2,000 to put in the ATM. So this rate of return usually is between 50 and 75%. We try to look at an ROI of somewhere between 12 and 18 months. So we got a $6,000 investment. We're gonna get most of our money back the first year, right around 3 to 5,000, and then that second year, about 6 months, we should get 100% rate of return back for that investment. I hope that kind of breaks down a little bit about the ATM business for some of the people who are thinking about it. We have just to remember, we have an ATM Mastermind group page who gives a lot of insight and talks to other ATM entrepreneurs just like yourself, looking either to be in the business or are in the business. And there's tips and tricks in that group. So if you want, you can go to the ATM Mastermind group page. It's free to join. There's a link below to talk to ATM entrepreneurs just like yourself. And I just want to thank you guys, the rest of you guys, for liking and subscribing our YouTube channel. I hope some of these ideas are helpful. And I'll see you guys over at the ATM Mastermind group page. Thank you.